Hello everyone, this is Nicholas. Welcome to the channel. About 24k for the month in revenue, and what we're going to be doing here today is just showcasing a bit more Helium 10. Helium 10 is the product that's helped us find successful products, either private label or unique bundles, and create different ideas, find keywords. So the majority of the time, whenever we do this, I go through on Blackbox and show you how to find products. But what we're going to be doing here today is we're going to find a product on Blackbox, and then potentially we can see how we could maybe make it a bit better. So find keywords for it. What would I do? X, Y, Z. So let's jump straight in. So you should be able to see my screen here for yourselves. First thing we're going to be doing is we sell on UK Marketplace, and we are going to have a look at the advanced section. Let's look see what we want to. In fact, let's get a bit of an idea. Okay, so what sold well, and because really, if you're sourcing now, potentially you're already thinking about these months here. Have a look what sold well in October 2023, and we want it. Let's say a minimum price of £15. Yeah, so let's have a look, and we want monthly revenue max of 300,000. No, monthly revenue 30,000. Just so we can remove all the other stuff. So let's have a look at search. So what we're looking for here, we're looking at stuff that's all well, and 2023. The stuff that sold well really for us in 2023. We've got a clay kit that sold really well. Now, looking at it, I can see why it would do so well. Only thing that puts me off is the sheer weight of it. If clay is similar to Play-Doh, it would weigh a ton, but you can get away with it with having it in pallets, of course. But that's very, very interesting. Never seen it. I've got a little one too. I never thought about it as a clay kit. Air dry clay. Interesting. Have a look at different ideas for us. Don't like it as much because it's a bit heavy. Everforms woman ballerina slippers. It's interesting. Quite a few of them. Obviously, we're going to have brands too. Uniclave 200 tough plastic key tags. Key tags. Wow, it fascinates me. I always love. I'm not just being sarcastic here when I say wow. It's just always fascinates me to see what people do. For us, let's have a look. Let's go in the middle. Let's go 5, 6, 5. Notice here that we've not got any seasonality yet, a craze seasonality. I expected it to just be Halloween stuff. Maybe because my revenue that I've put is a bit lower. Apologies also. Very, very hot in here today. Got chopping boards again. I like the way maybe potentially. Padded envelopes. Yeah, I think this one did really well because of Scotland. They had certain issues. They had to have a carbon monoxide by law or something. India bicarbonate soda 5 kg. The monthly revenue, some of these is insane. Look at my filter, edit filters. Let's put monthly revenue of 10k. Let's lower it down a bit. Toilet seat cover. I mean, I guess if you're desperate, you probably will get it last minute from Amazon. Brita filters, of course. See, I would think this Air Defenders would do really well during festival season, specifically for them. You can see crazy amount of sales. You potentially could get some really, really good opportunities for this one. So, I mean, let's say Ear Defenders, AIDS, noise cancelling headphones, kids. Let's have a look. There you go. Yeah, that could be our idea. Right. Find page. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all filter by X-ray. We're going to get rid of sponsored products. And we should have our options for us. We're looking at sales. There's some big boys here, but we could potentially break in here. We could potentially break in here at some point with them around this mark, depending on how cheap we buy. You can see They break it into this because they're at 9.99. They're probably the manufacturer of it. That's why they can get it so cheap. Really with them. But yeah, just a few different ideas for us. So say for example, you brought one of these in, let's say. Now the way I would do it is I'd click. So we said 14.99, didn't we? So we're gonna pick the ones that are around that price range. 15.99, 12.99 selected, 16.95. 12, 14, it's the same one, isn't it? It's probably different variations, so I'll only click one of them. So I would run Cerebro. So what that's going to do is it's going to find the best keywords really for us. So what I'm expected for you to have already done is you've done your due diligence, you find what is the best keyword for this item, and then decide, am I going to have this item or not? Is it meeting our revenue and XYZ? But the reasons to why I'm doing this session here today is more to find keywords. So the way I do it is I go by search volume. You got the boys, so obviously that would be the new Prime show, I imagine. Boys are just out, so if I was to click on that, yeah, so it still gets you to it. Um, oh, it's a Homelander, so maybe I don't know how to defend it. You got ear defenders, nice one. Kids headphones, ear defenders, children, age ear defenders, baby ear defenders for adults. No, kids headphones, autism, of course, would help. Toddler headphones, ear defenders, kids, and headphones. I mean, I put fireworks only because maybe it's the 5th of November we're looking for. Noise cancelling. So what I've done is I've just selected these, okay? You can see I've gone all the way to volume. We've got volume of 997. You might find some really, really good volume keywords with lower, obviously, volume. But is the video, there's only so much I can fit into this video. So what I would do is I would then add to my list. So add to my list and I would create that. I'll have to edit this to make sure that and see what I'm doing. So we're going to make a folder name of, let's say, headphones. And we're going to add these to it. So we've created is okay, we created a list. So then I'm going to go to my other favorite tool. So you can see clearly here what is my favorite tool. I've got alerts, hijacking, brilliant, black box, follow up, Frankenstein keywords processor. And this listing builder has been really, really nice for us recently. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to add a listing. And you can either create from scratch, you can optimize your listing, create a listing from scratch. We're going to go Amazon UK, enter an ASIN. We're going to try and build according to this ASIN, so that's what we're going to choose to do here today. We're going to use it as our base, really. If you've got a competitor you're thinking, I want to build it around it, that's what we're going to do. So you're going to get a bank of questions. We're going to add a bank, which is the headphone. You're going to go next. And then what you're going to be doing is you are trying to create the best score for yourselves. Look, there's some keywords that I've just spent 2-3 minutes taking things, and there's keywords here that they're not using. It's stuff that I could potentially do to make this better. So you got your score here. Ideally, you want to do, can we get it to 10? Really, that's what I want to be doing. That's what I'm looking for. You've got 1,000 characters description. They've not even got a description at the moment in time here, hence as to why it's been noted off. But the way I would do it is I would have it here to add keywords. Say, for example, is getting close to November. Well, I could potentially write down the bullet points here somewhere. Tested and certified, perfect, or fireworks. Firework nights, whatever it is, whatever you want to be doing. But as you're doing it, you can see how the fireworks gets removed, and that's what you can do to create it. Now, of course, when you're creating a listing, you're not going to be doing just 15 keywords. You probably have 50 to 60 keywords on it. That's how nice you can use it to optimize your listing as much as possible. I'm using the diamond level at the moment in time. So in fact, if I wanted to, I could even add competitors to my listing and compare it. So I could add these competitors, let's say. Again, I am doing a very, very, very savvy job doing it very, very quickly. I would spend a lot of time and figure out who I'm targeting exactly. But I just want to show you how it works. So what we've done here is we've just added the 6 competitors. And if I scroll down here, you should be able to see, if I scroll down my page, you should be able to see the keywords and what's happening here. And you can see how I'm ranking at the moment in time. So I'm ranking fourth for keyword performance. I could fix that, but how would you know otherwise? You know, I mean, the title ranking is at 2, bullet point ranking. That's really what we need to be working for this listing in order to fix it up. And description ranking, we are currently at a 3 out of 7 because the other ones have not got it either. But yeah, I just thought it's very, very important to showcase use this. Um, there must be a lot of people that are not aware that this is something you can do for us. So yeah, in the platinum level, everything is there too. The only thing you cannot do is compare between the different competitors. On a diamond level, you're able to compete with the competitors, and believe me, you want to have the upper hand compared to everyone else. So yeah, I just wanted to show you just quickly how you can utilize Helium 10 to optimize your listing. The tool is there, and believe me, the difference with optimization matters massively. I'm able to sell at the moment in time items that I'm not able to use the branded name on my title, but because I've got on my bullet points, I've got my description, I'm ranking organically because of it. So yeah, definitely something to be thinking for yourselves if you're doing private label or unique bundles. Very, very important to have it. If you got any questions or anything like that, I've got the link in the description where you can join my free Discord and ask me any questions. If you want to jump on Helium 10, I've got also the code below in the description. You can get up to 20% off for 6 months with them. So really thanks for watching this, and I really hope that this has helped your business. Even if it's helped one person, I've done my job. Thank you.